Hi everyone, it's Crazy Winter Moon. Welcome back. We have just made a decision. We went through the AB game. Fi told us to betray because Luna was going to betray us. And we allied instead. We had 9 BP. And after we found Quark in the treatment center, we grabbed him, opened the number 9 door, and then I shoved Quark into Fi's arms and stayed. And Fi and Quark are now gone. And Fi was not happy about it. Then we came to confront Luna, or to just talk to her. Not sure what we're doing, but we came to find her. And here we are. What?
実は私、聞いたことがあるんです。ある人から。シグマさんの意識は時空を飛び越えることができるって。
Who told you that? Luna looked down at the music box around her neck. Carefully and delicately, she twisted the dial on the bottom. Here we go again.
Sigma さん、それよりも他に聞きたいことがあるのではないですか？例えば、どうして私があの6人を殺したのかとか。
Well, actually, I already know you didn't do it.
どうしてですか？なぜ私が犯人ではないと思ったのでしょう？できれば理由を聞かせていただきたいのですが。
All right. I nodded and took a moment to compose my thoughts. Might as well start with the old woman. There's no point beating around the bush, I suppose. Dio killed her.
どうしてそう思われたのです？
Her left arm had blood splattered all the way up to the elbow, except for a stripe on the wrist where that was perfectly clean. What could have caused that? My guess is a bracelet. It got covered with blood and kept her wrist clean. Obviously, none of our bracelets had blood splatter on them, but Dio's bracelet reacted to the luminol. That meant Dio's bracelet had to have come from the old woman.
だからですか？だからディオさんが殺したと。
No, that's only enough to suspect him. After all, he could have just taken the bracelet after someone else killed her.
じゃあどうして？
Because he confessed.
実況？
After his bracelet reacted to the luminol, I confronted him.
ああ、そうだよ。認めてやるよ。俺があのババアを殺してバングルを奪ったんだ。
待ってください。そんなことをいつ聞いたと言うんです？
In a different timeline.
それってルール違反じゃないですか？
What rules? I hope you're not going to try and bring up Nox's 10 Commandments. Does it really matter if it's against the rules or fair? The truth is the truth. Let's say that Incident P happens, and after that, the timeline splits into Timeline A and Timeline B. I don't think it's unfair to base a theory in Timeline A, or on information I found in Timeline B. Oops, my bad. Sorry. After all, A and B both came from the same place, P. If you trace the history to both timelines, you'd end up back in Incident P. Now, if I could change what happened with Incident P by visiting Timeline A or B, then yes, it'd be a different story. I don't know that it'd be unfair, per se, but I'd certainly be breaking some pretty big rules. Like, you know, the principle of causality? Causality. I'm sure that Dio killed the old woman. By extension, that means you couldn't have killed her. I'm assuming Dio wasn't originally intended to be a part of the Nonary game. Somehow he got in and took the old woman's place. That's how he ended up as Quark's partner. This is just an educated guess, but I have a feeling his plan was to replace one of us. I doubt it mattered which one. I have no idea why he would want to do something like that, and I don't know how he did it either. But the fact remains that he did. He hid in the warehouse on floor A and waited for someone to come out of one of the AB rooms. That someone turned out to be the old woman. She left Quark asleep in the AB room and came out on her own. Somehow he managed to get close enough to stab her. He did it near the wall with the graffiti on it. I'm guessing he stabbed her from behind so that he wouldn't get any blood on himself. As soon as she was dead, he wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. No, wait, actually. He probably took the bracelet first. Then he would have needed to wipe the blood off, so he used the handkerchief for that too. Anyway, the point is he got the bracelet and put it on. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the rightmost AB room and its neighbor. He probably didn't expect that they'd move, or he would have put it somewhere else. After that, he headed into the AB room that the woman had left. Quark would have still been fast asleep, so as far as he knew, Dio was there the whole time. This does raise a few other questions, but I'll save those for later. For now, let's move on to the other murders. Well, actually, one of them probably isn't a murder.
どういうことでしょう?
I'm talking about Alice. I'm pretty sure she committed suicide.
人類は滅亡するって言ってるのよ。大人も子供たちもみんな一人残らず死んでしまうの。だったらいっそこの場で。
She'd been infected with Radical 6. I think that infection caused her to take her own life. She used Dio's knife, which she'd found in the warehouse after the AB room moved, and exposed it. She took it with her and then used it to stab herself in the crew quarters. Next are Clover and Tenmyoji. The first question is who put the handkerchiefs on them. The clue is the message Clover left, 016. If you think about it, though, it doesn't make sense. Clover's left hand was in the handkerchiefs. That means she would have had to write with her right hand on her right thigh. I feel like it would be really hard to do that, you know? Why not just use your left thigh? The thing is, I think she did. When she died, her legs slumped together and the message got transferred to the right thigh. We just never saw the original because we didn't bother to check the other leg. In other words, she wasn't trying to write 016. She was trying to write Dio. D-I-O. With her dying breath, she was trying to tell us the name of her killer. Now about Kay and Dio. I think there's a pretty good chance Dio killed Kay. Here's how I imagine it happened. Kay probably sprayed Dio's bracelet with the luminol. We found the bottle in Kay's robe. He wouldn't have seen the reaction immediately, but Dio would have known what was coming. As soon as Kay turned the lights off, it would be clear that Dio had taken the old woman's bracelet. My guess is he decided to take preemptive action. When we found their bodies, the lights in the rec room were on. Maybe Kay turned to switch the light off and Dio took that opportunity to attack him. Kay was hurt pretty badly, but he didn't die right away. He probably managed to grab the spear and stab Dio. Then he died. So that accounts for all 6 bodies. None of them your fault.
Sigma さん、私のことを容疑者から除外していただけるのは大変ありがたいのですが、でも今のシグマさんのお話はどれもこれも想像の域を出ないものばかりですよ。アリスさんが自殺したのだとどうして言い切ることができるのです？仮に彼女がラジカル6に感染していたとしても、その症状が現れる前に私が殺したという可能性だってあるじゃないですか。四つ葉さんと天明寺さんに手錠をかけたのも私かもしれないですよね。血文字が本当に転写されたものであるかどうかはわからないですし、もしもそうだったとしてもそれだけで犯人を特定するのはどうかと思います。 K さんとディオさんの件についても同じです。私ならば2人を殺害するのも可能だったはず。一体どうしてそんなに私のことを信じてくれるんですか？私はこの施設で働くロボットゴーレムなんですよ。なのにどうして？
That's why I trust you.
え？
I trust you because you're a robot. Your robotness is just one more reason you can't be the killer. Well, 3 more reasons.
ロボット工学三原則って聞いたことないですか？
Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or through an action allow a human being to come to harm.
三原則のないロボットなんてただの鉄の塊に過ぎません。シグマさん。
Luna, I have to ask you. Can you tell me, well, everything you know? Your mind is in the central server. You should know everything that's happened here. There was a long pause. Luna stood up and walked deeper into the garden. I followed her in silence. Eventually, we reached the bench. Luna quietly sat down, and just like last time, I lowered myself down beside her.
確かにシグマさんがおっしゃった通りです。私はあの6人を殺してはいません。順を追ってご説明しましょう。とはいえ大筋はほとんどシグマさんがおっしゃった通りなのですが。
That doesn't matter. Tell me everything.
まずディオさんがこの施設に潜り込んだのは間違いありません。彼は貨物搬送用の大型リフトに乗り込み、9の扉から英会の倉庫へと侵入しました。まだゲームは始まっていなかったので、扉の開閉は自由に行うことができたのです。
That doesn't really sound like sneaking. It sounds more like he just walked in.
そうなりますね。それもそのはず。半ばゼロウサギが導いたようなものなのですから当然です。
What do you mean?
ディオさんは予定外のプレイヤーではなかったんですよ。ゼロボスやゼロウサギは彼がやってくることをあらかじめ知っていたのです。
So they brought him here?
はい。
But why?
ゼロの計画にとって彼の存在は必要不可欠だったからです。
What project?
そのことをお話しすると脇道にそれることになります。今は殺人事件のことに焦点を絞って話を進めることにしましょう。とにかくディオさんは施設への潜入に成功しました。実際には誘い込まれたのも当然ですが、少なくとも彼はそう思い込んでいたようです。
So why did he come here?
ゼロの計画を阻止するためです。その第一段階としてディオさんはまずプレイヤーの一人になり変わることにしたのです。 この後の展開はシグマさんがおっしゃった通りになります。リオさんは最初に現れた老婆を落書きの下で殺害。血のついたバングルをハンカチで拭い、それを自分の左手首にはめました。次に手元のナイフをハンカチでくるみ、第 5AB ルームと第 6AB ルームの間へ。
5th and 6th?
最初の配置で左から順に番号を振ったものです。
In other words, the rightmost room would be the 6th room and the one next to it would be the 5th?
そうです。そしてディオさんはクオーク君の眠る第 5AB ルームの中へと入っていきました。そこでクオーク君が目覚めるのをひたすら待ち続けたのです。
What were you doing while that was happening?
何もしていませんでした。その時にはこの体は起動していなかったのです。ゼロウサギによって電源を強制的に遮断されてしまって、私が動けるようになったのはリオさんが第 5AB ルームに入ってからです。私には何もしてあげることができませんでした。ただ監視カメラの目を通して彼女が殺されるのを黙って見ていることしか。この施設のすべての機能はゼロウサギによって支配されています。ですからディオさんの侵入を阻止することも私にはできなかったのです。
Wait, if Zero Jr. controls everything, then he was the one who moved the 6th room with the crane? Possibly? Maybe? We'll find out on the next video, because I'm cutting this. I hope you all enjoyed. See you next time. Ta-ta!